Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is Jenny Does Stuff, and today we're going to talk about dreams. Now, I have a lot of strange dreams, and I know I've learned a lot about dreams, and it's weird to think that I learned most of what I learned last year when I took a psychology class. But anyways, you may be wondering what this angle is, but this is where I dream because this is my bed. I don't usually dream on top of a big unicorn, but this is Doug. Anyways, so you normally don't remember your dreams, and that's because your brain has to choose to remember things. There's like a chemical or something that makes you remember things, and your brain doesn't produce that while you're dreaming. Because, like, the whole point of sleeping is to get rid of a bunch of waste in your brain that has been collected as your brain works during the day. And so if it continues to work while you're sleeping, then it's like, there's like no point. That's why when you wake up, your brain is starting to create the chemical to remember things. And so whatever the last bit of your dream, if you're still thinking about it, that's what you will remember. And then dreams are also how your brain processes kind of what happened in the day, which I don't know what happens in the day that causes my dreams, but that's what people say, that's how they're caused. But so with that, there's like, I took finals Thursday and Friday, and I'm pretty sure it's Thursday night I dreamt about my English final, but I didn't remember it, but I'm pretty sure that's when I dreamt about it. And then Sunday night, I dreamt about failing that English final and going to check the like online grade book to see if I failed it, and yeah, I failed it. And also remembering the dream final I took, like none of it was real, but I was like, so. And Friday I took the government final, and it was online, so it was automatically graded. I automatically knew what I got, but still that night I dreamt that I had failed it, and so the next day I went and checked the gradebook, and yeah, I was fine. And so I guess that's why I dreamt about my English final, even going to check it, because I was like, this might not be right. It might be like the other dream I had. So that was a thing. I was just like, why did my brain do that? My brain knew it was fine. And I guess I could be like stressed, like I'm stressed out about failing it, but I didn't feel like I was that stressed. I mean, I've been sick for like almost 3 weeks because of stress, but my brain doesn't feel that stressed. It feels like everything's fine, but my body's like, no. And I've had other dreams that have repeated themselves, and I recognize that it's the same dream, not in like the daytime. I don't remember what the dream was in the daytime, but like when I'm dreaming I could realize that I've dreamt this before, even though my brain doesn't remember. But so like, I live in Kansas now, but I grew up in Arizona, so I had a dream once where we were back visiting Arizona, but we were driving through like a neighborhood, and all of the houses were really fantastic. Not like they were like just built really cool, but like they had weird themes. Like one was literally where Jasmine and Aladdin lived, and so like it was themed after that, and we could see Jasmine and Aladdin. And then there was a bunch of other things that were just like, they couldn't exist. And I was like, I've dreamt about driving through here once. And another part of the dream is being at a weird school and a weird football field and meeting weird people, and then remembering, like the only part I remember is thinking, I've dreamt about this before. So that's one. And then there's another one where I'm like trying to run away from something in a weird like concrete building, and then it opens up into a really like cool bedroom, and that's where I remember having the dream before. And then I remember like enough about the dream. I don't remember now, but I remembered enough about the dream then to like control it and change it, and then the outcome changed. I don't even think I got past that part the first time I dreamt it, but then I was like, don't wake up, don't wake up. And then I dreamt more, and then it was weird. And now, of course, I don't remember anything besides that I remembered having that dream before. And then there's deja vu, which when I took the class, people would say deja vu is just your brain seeing something and then processing it twice. Which doesn't make sense for me, because I remember dreaming things months before they actually happen. Okay, I don't like this angle anymore. So I dream of things and then they happen months later. So I don't know if I'm like remembering them happening at a different time that they don't actually happen, or if it actually is like your brain just processes it twice. But then why are the deja vu moments so long? I don't know. Some of them are really weird. Like, the first one I remember having, and I've had a lot of them, a lot since this one. It was last year, and I took an HVAC class last year, and then some of the days, the building, we would drive to a different building besides our school building, and it was a building for HVAC and welding, and some days our HVAC teacher wouldn't be there, so we would go to the welding side of the building, and we would just like do whatever. Sometimes the other dudes in my class, they would bring their Xboxes and their TVs from home, and then they would plug them in, and then they would play there. So I wouldn't normally, that wasn't when we would go to welding though. So not on that day, but you could do like schoolwork, but nobody would do schoolwork. I think they would play pitch. But I was on the computer and I was on Twitter, and we were like messing with locals, or all the locals were saying, we're gonna ban all your accounts. And so we were dressed up, and we'd have like, this is K-pop Twitter, and so we would just change our profile pictures and our headers into like not K-pop people, just normal random people. And I was doing a color thing where you like post like a bunch of colors, and then you ask people, which one am I, and then I'll tell which one you are, dumb stuff like that. And then I had a deja vu moment where I saw the screen with my strange profile picture with the colored tweet, and then I look up around into a room that I'd never been in before. And this is all part of the deja vu. In the deja vu dream, I look up, I look at the whiteboard and saw stuff that I never saw before, but I saw it in the dream. And like a Dr. Pepper bottle thing. That's all part of the deja vu. I'm just like, and then I'm freaking out about it for like 30 minutes, and then I'm tweeting about it, and everyone's like, okay, whatever. So that was the first one. And then the other one, we went to, as a grade for history class, we all went to, I think it's the World War II Museum in Kansas City. It might be World War I, I don't know. And then afterwards we went to McDonald's, and in my deja vu, we're walking from the bus to McDonald's, and like the shadow is part of the deja vu, and even part of the deja vu, or like I dreamt about it before, is me telling people that I am having deja vu. I'm just like, and this wasn't part of the deja vu, but it's funny, but another girl that we're not really friends, but I'm friends with a lot of people in my grade, but like not really friends, like we're like on good terms, but we don't like hang out or do anything after school or anything. And we were just like jokingly saying, like, let's fight like right now, just like, oh, and then that's what she said. I was just like, okay, bet, let's go. And obviously no, we just walk into McDonald's and we get whatever we want, and then that's it. But that was fun. So most recently, when I started talking, I remembered all the other ones. But okay, now I remember one. We're in a pandemic now, and so I had this dream before the pandemic, but it happened during the pandemic. And it didn't go exactly as I dreamed it. But anyways, I went shopping with two of my friends. And of course, this is a place that I've never been to either. But we went to go get Greek food afterwards. And then when we're sitting there, in my dream, I saw all the decorations and stuff. So they have like columns and pillars. Those are the same thing. Painted on the wall, and different like statues painted on the wall because it's a Greek restaurant. And so that's part of my deja vu. Part of it is exactly where I looked around, and then part of it is one of my friends. Part of the dream is one of my friends asking if I needed to like text my mom or like ask when we needed to leave, if I needed to be home at a certain time, and I was just like, no. And then in the dream, my mom immediately calls me with like some sort of emergency, like a family emergency. I don't even remember what it was, but when it happened in real life, my friend, I don't even remember if she asked the question, but I remember part of it wasn't like the dream. I don't remember if it was her asking me, because I don't remember if she asked me or not, but that was part of the dream. But my mom never called me. I was like waiting for it to happen. Once the deja vu happened, I was just like, but she never called me to say there was like an emergency or anything. And when I got home, there was an emergency. I was just like, and of course I told them about the deja vu, and I told them about other deja vu moments I've had, and they're just like, okay, whatever. But so that happened. I think another recent one is just me being in the bathroom. Like, it's not even that interesting, so I didn't even like try to remember it. It was just like, when I was taking the dog out, I was just like, what is going on? There was another one where it's like I've seen it before, and I was like, I don't remember what it is now, but I'm just like, if I had deja vu about it, that means that I should be here, like if fate or whatever, like I'm meant to be here. I don't remember what it was. But yeah, dreams are weird. Deja vu is weird. And also we have dreams where we actually dream, and then we have daydreams. So people ask, what's your weirdest or biggest dream? And it's like, which one are you talking about? One that my brain just made up itself, or one that I constantly think about every day, like daydream about and make my brain think about? Because like, I could tell you about one of the weird dreams, or I could tell you that I dream about making YouTube videos and think about doing that every single day. I don't dream about this specific video, but daydream about future videos when I have a bigger following, and I don't even know if they'll happen. So like, if they don't happen, thought about this for 5 years, and then they never happen. But maybe they'll change. Maybe a lot of them have changed. There's like the first ones that I've thought about, I don't want them to happen anymore. A lot of them can't happen anymore because a lot of them were about me being 16 and how I'm super young, being a really big YouTuber, but I'm not 16 anymore. So who knows what will happen. I just gotta work at it and yeah, get more comfortable. I'm not this dead all the time. There's a lot of people that I'm more alive around, but I don't know if they want to film a YouTube video. Mainly my siblings, and I don't really know if I want my siblings to be in a YouTube video, but we get pretty funny. I don't think it'd be funny for any of you to watch, but it's funny for us. And then I'm more funny with a lot of my Twitter friends, but it's just typing, and I'm just like dead face the whole time. But I don't know when I will post this. It will obviously be today, but I don't know what time of day because it takes freaking forever to post, and I can't really do anything else while it posts. At least nothing on my phone. But I think 15 minutes is probably good. So this has been Jenny on Jenny Does Stuff. Thank you for watching. If you watched all the way through, I love you. reply one of your weirdest dreams. A dream or a daydream. And yeah. Bye-bye.